Hey, what's going on, family? This is Tariq Nasheed, and I'm out here in the beautiful city of Washington, D.C., and I want you to join me this June 15th, 2024, for the Rally for Reparations Juneteenth celebration right here in Freedom Plaza. We came here to Freedom Plaza a few years ago. We turned up, turned out. It was a phenomenal event, and we're coming back to do it again, and we want to see you here. This year, we're going to have so many phenomenal speakers. We're going to have me hosting. We're going to have Brother Reza Islam, Sister Vicky Dillard, Greg Marcel Dixon, Black Alpha, Afro Elite, Dr. Randy Short, Dr. Mayat, and a very special music performance by hip-hop legend Big Daddy Kane. So family, you do not want to miss this. Come enjoy your foundational Black American heritage and celebrate it at the Rally for Reparations right here, Juneteenth celebration. For more information, go to rallyforreparations.com. That's rallyforreparations.com. We will see you here.
Let's get it popping, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting on everybody to get on in the room. Let me start getting my recording devices in order. What's going on, guys? We're here. We in the building. Glad to have y'all tuning in. Man, what's going on? I ain't been on a live in a few days. How's the family doing? What's up, Poetic Flacco? Flacco, what's going on over there on No Jumper? I got to have you on real quick, Flacco. How's everybody doing, man? We in here. We're in here. I'm in Atlanta now. Shout out to New York. But I'm in Atlanta. Flacco, hop on real quick, Flacco. Real quick, just a couple of seconds. I just want to ask you about No Jumper. Real quick, Flacco. Before I get started, I got to holler at Flacco real quick. Brother Poetic Flacco. Hop on, brother. You in? What's up, Nicky the God? Flacco, hop on. No. Hop on. I wanted to see what was going on at No Jumper. Hop on real quick. What's up, boy?
Oh, Tariq, what's up, man?
How you doing, man? How you been?
Man, I've been great, man. What's going on?
Man, so what happened at No Jumper, man? I heard Adam fired a lot of people and got rid
No,
of.
man. Nah, man. Yo, people like just don't be like listening, like right. So pretty much, right. So Adam like pretty much said we had like a Monday podcast, Tuesday podcast, Wednesday podcast, Thursday podcast, Friday podcast, and he just said like doing a podcast every night is just not working. So like he just said like yo, like the people who were like doing I'm doing interviews still like myself, Brick Baby. We just doing interviews now, instead of doing podcasts every night.
Okay, so how often are you still doing your show, right?
Yeah. Yo, bro, Tariq, we gotta have you back on, man. If you want to talk about this mic drop.
Yeah. When I get back to LA, there's a lot of folks I got to hit up. So yeah, I'm there. We'll hook up when I get back in LA. I'll be back next week,
Man, dope, man. Dope.
no doubt. All right, we'll talk. All right, brother. Reach out. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to see what was going on with No Jumper. I heard that they got rid of a lot of the shows. So, but what's up, man? I'm here. I'm in Atlanta now, man. I am in Atlanta. Shout out to A-Town. Shout out to Atlanta. And much love to New York. New York showed me so much love when I was out there. I had a great time. I was in New York for almost a week, just doing a lot of press and post interviews after microphone check. And again, everybody's still talking about microphone check. I'm still doing a lot of media because of microphone check. That came out and just the reviews were off the chain. The audiences loved it. And I got a bunch of interviews out here in Atlanta tomorrow, and there's a lot of interviews that hadn't even come out yet that I've done. I've been posting a lot of them up, and shout out to all the people. Shout out to all these mainstream shows that's really vibing with the microphone check. The thing is, in New York, my PR people invited a lot of the media there, so when they saw it, they loved it, and they've been just giving it rave reviews. The New York Times is about to do something on it. I did an interview with the New York Daily News yesterday. It's killing the game, man. It's killing the game right now. And shout out to Atlanta. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing out here. What's up, Nicky the God? I see you. But what's interesting, there's some of these publications that sat here and let people lie and gave people platforms to lie about hip hop's origin, the folks who let these folks get up here and talk about 50-50 this and Caribbean that and Latino this, the people who gave these folks platforms, some of these folks are real quiet about microphone check. Like they see what's going on. They see us on TV and they see everybody talking about it online. Don't think they don't see it. So, boy, what does that say about what's going on out here with the game? Huh? Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. That brother interviewed me at the microphone check thing. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer from the Hot 97. Shout out to that brother. But again, I'm out here in Atlanta right now. Where my Atlanta people? Shout out to Atlanta. I came to Atlanta and I had to go to the Waffle House, and I'm downtown, and I'm going to different Waffle Houses, and one of them was closed down. The other one did only takeouts, and then I went to another one over there by the big Ferris wheel. And dude, the customer service at Waffle House ain't never been really. It ain't never been like the Ritz Carlton, but damn, boy, the customer service has gotten shittier at Waffle House. Dude, what's going on, Atlanta? The chick brought me a cold waffle, and other people are in there complaining about the food being cold. I'm like, I know you can get a whole meal for $3, but at least make the shit warm. So yeah, the customer service at Waffle House has gotten crappier in Atlanta. Come on, Atlanta, what's going on? Y'all, let me know some new Atlanta spots, man. I gotta go to some new Atlanta eateries while I'm out here. But how many folks are out here? Shout out to everybody in here, and again, y'all go to microphonecheck.com to get the Blu-ray. We got the Blu-ray available, and we're still going to have the movie back in theaters in a couple of weeks. We're going to do a full week theatrical run, and that's going to make the film Oscar eligible. When you have a film that runs a consecutive week and it runs 3 times a day, that makes it eligible for an Oscar. And family, we believe that Microphone Check can get nominated for an Oscar. It is that good. We believe, and we're going to really push for that, because that would be big just for the grassroots movement. Microphone Check is that good to be Oscar nominated, at least Oscar nominated. We think it can win. So we're really going to push for that. That would be a big move for the grassroots, man. Because you guys got to see the film. And some of y'all who've seen it, y'all know what it is. Family, this thing is shutting it down big time. And you know it's shutting it down because right after Microphone Check came out, your boy Fat Joe started blocking everybody. My brother Mikhail hit me up. He was like, hey, Tariq, Fat Joe is blocking everybody now. I think Fat Joe went around just looking for anybody with an FBA hashtag or FBA in their profile. And he just started blocking people and blocked me. I'm like, wow, I've never interacted with Fat Joe. Fat Joe did like what Yvette Carnell does. She just starts preemptively blocking people, even if you've never interacted with her, just by association. So Fat Joe blocked everybody. So if you guys are listening here, if y'all listening to me, Fat Joe probably has you blocked and you don't even know it. You know what? Let's do this. Everybody, raise your hand if you've been blocked by Fat Joe. Everybody in here, please. From a show of hands, raise your hand. I'm gonna scroll down. If you've been blocked by Fat Joe, raise your hands. Let me see who we got in here. I'm like, he blocked me. I've never interacted with Fat Joe, but yeah, Microphone Check has gotten people like, the hell with y'all niggas. How dare you tell the truth? And where y'all at? Okay, I'm seeing some hands in there. Okay, a lot of hands going up. A lot of hands, man. And oh, your boy Derek Cologne, he done shut all of his comments off. He shut his comments all the way off. These folks don't know what to do. because now the truth is out. We told people the truth was coming. We're not going to play games out here. The truth is here. And I've seen a couple of people like, okay, yeah, y'all did microphone check. So what's the purpose? I mean, what's the purpose of talking about the foundational Black American creation? I mean, what's the goal here? What's the purpose? The hell you mean, what's the goal? The truth is always the purpose. The purpose is to tell the truth. The purpose is to bring truth and clarity, to bring truth to power. That's always the purpose. And then you got some people who ain't even seen the film. Oh, it don't matter. I mean, does it really matter? I mean, hip hop is colorblind, and does it really matter? We all in this together. Puerto Ricans are black too, and oh God. Yeah, it matters. It matters when y'all were lying. You were lying. People were out here lying, and your lies mattered. So the truth is going to matter. We're not going to sit up here and just let people lie indefinitely. Lying on people and trying to have a hostile takeover of their culture. That's the ultimate form of disrespect. And this is what happened, guys. They tried to have a hostile takeover of our culture. And it was done under the spirit of disrespect, to hop out here and say, yeah, we created this 50-50, and yeah, y'all got it from us Caribbeans and all. Yeah, that was disrespectful. That was a failed hostile takeover that was backed by some of the corporate entities, and we stopped that. We stopped it because, see, the only reason they would have gotten away with that is if we continue to go along with it. That's the only way they can get away with doing stuff like that. We, as foundational Black Americans, we have to go along with it. And we're saying we're not going along with it. And now the narrative has stopped. The narrative has stopped. So if you go to Wikipedia now, even they say, well, hip hop comes from Black America. You know? Which is the truth. But shout out to my PR team. They really got a lot of the mainstream press on it. A lot of folks like the interview I did on the Pix 11 in New York, and that show has like a viewership of 13 million people. So we're getting a lot of these mainstream white shows. What's interesting, when I did the interview with the white ladies afterwards, she one of the ladies said she was going to ask a question, but she didn't, because she said something on air before. She said she got chewed out. She asked me. She asked off the air. She waited off the air. She said, "Who was one of the first prominent women rappers?" I said, "It's a sister named Rock. She's in the movie." She said, "Oh, because one time I was on the air and I said the first prominent female rapper was Blondie." I said, "Oh, I'm glad you didn't say that shit. Boy, they would have drugged your ass." For those who don't know, Blondie was a white chick who did a song called Rapture in 1980. Oh, Lord, I'm glad you didn't say that on the air. Boy, they would have drugged you. Oh, you would have got drugged. Yeah. So that's why it's up to us. Again, if you don't know better, you will think that Blondie is the first prominent female rapper. You'll think Deborah Harry is the first prominent female rapper, a white woman. For those who don't know, there was a white woman who made a song called Rapture in 1980. And it was a pretty popular rap song. And that was the first time that a lot of mainstream people saw saw a female rapping. So this is why it's important for us to bring truth to power. Speaking of female rappers, what's up, Yoshi? Shout out to Yoshi G in the building. We see you down there, dear. But the truth is the light, man. We're bringing the truth out here, and we're not ashamed for telling the truth. And another narrative that I don't like is every time we talk about our culture and things that we've created, they always try to tether it on to some African tribe. In the movie Microphone Check, we talk about the history of foundational Black Americans playing the dozens. That's a part of foundational Black American culture, and how that tied into rap and hip hop as well. Somebody pulled up a quote by Amiri Baraka talking about the dozens came from African storytelling. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The dozens, as we play it, does not come from African nothing. Because brothers and sisters over in the African diaspora, they can't do the dozens of roast for nothing. No, no, no. That's not true. The dozens, and we talked about this in the film, the reason why it was created, it was a ritualistic insult game to help us psychologically strengthen our minds so that we would not be thrown off by insults, so we can absorb an insult, so that would toughen us up. So if we went out dealing with white supremacy and we were insulted, somebody saying something to us wouldn't bother us because we know how to rib and roast on each other. So that was kind of a ritualistic game that we used to toughen ourselves up. That wasn't started in Africa because the Africans can't roast worth a damn, and if you snap on them, it messes. As we've seen in here when the African brothers and sisters come in here and try to roast and get into the dozens with us, we fuck their little spirits up. No, they can't take a roasting at all. That's why they be sitting up here getting traumatized by somebody calling them a damn booty scratcher when they were 7 years old. That be traumatizing them for life. They be holding on to that shit. It messes them up. You dig? They're not used to somebody snapping on them. They kind of look, as foundational Black Americans, we don't trip on the little insults. We used to snap on each other as kids all the time. Everybody, we go around the lunchroom clowning each other. We used to do that all the time. We ain't carrying that into adulthood. A lot of that stuff we don't even trip on. And we roast each other and be best friends. You know what I'm saying? That's part of our culture. That's how we are. We roast each other all the time. Even today, we have friends and we start snapping on each other. That's just and we don't trip on it. You got folks calling in here. You niggas called me a bush meat eating booty scratcher. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. So yeah, it psychologically traumatizes them. You dig? Hold on one second. Hold on. Excuse me. But yeah, this is our culture, and there's nothing wrong with us claiming our culture and telling the truth about our culture. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And we don't have to keep lending our culture to other people. We're going to circle our wagons around our culture. My homegirl, Henrietta Snacks, she tweeted this. One of these Pan-African dudes sitting up here talking about these FBA niggas. That FBA sound like some CIA. That sound like some shit the CIA and the FBI created to thwart Pan-Africanism and to thwart Pan-African progress. And she asked a very good question. What progress have y'all made that would prompt the CIA to co-opt us to do anything to you? I mean, let's just be real. What, for real. The Pan-Africans always talking about FBA is a CIA or something. Yeah, what have y'all done that would be CIA infiltration worthy? Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all Pan-African niggas are never in Africa. You're never doing anything. Y'all don't accomplish nothing. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all don't do nothing. If you want to talk about CIA, that's CIA. Literally, the CIA and the FBI in the 1960s, they created dozens of Pan-African groups. Those Pan-African organizations were CIA operative organizations. The CIA and FBI, they're the ones who are trying to get us to get our minds off getting our land, getting ownership of the land that we own. This is our land here. The CIA and the FBI, they want us wishing for some damn Wakanda because they know that's not a threat. They understand, look, you want to know somebody who's non-threatening? A nigga running around with a red, black, and green flag talking about going back to Africa. That's the most non-threatening Negro ever. They don't have a problem with that. They let you be an African studies teacher. They understand that, hell, If you niggas want to sit over there and wish for a racism-free Wakanda, oh, we'll give you every dime you need for that. We'll give you an African studies group. We'll give you an African studies course. Oh, yeah, we'll fund that. Notice they don't have no problem with those African study groups at all, or those Pan-African groups. That's why the Democrats love parading around in Cobra. And then Cobra start talking about reparations, but reparations ain't got nothing to do with no money now. Just because we say reparations, it ain't all about a check now. It's all about going back to the motherland and getting shea butter. You can pay me in bush meat. Yeah, no, they don't have a problem with that because they know they're not effective. Now, when we start saying, hey, we have a specific ethnic group over here, we're actually foundational Black Americans, and this is our homeland, and we're looking to the U.S. government to give us cash. Now, that's the problem. Now, that's a threat. Now they're acting shook. You dig? Because that's a power move. It's not pie in the sky, and we're talking about specific numbers from a specific entity. We're not talking about going over to Africa, to Akon City, and being racism free, which you're still dealing with white supremacy over there because they control the economies over there, and they understand over there that those Negroes, many of them, are doing the Birdman hand rub, trying to rob us blind and finesse us, and which is the real deal. That's why those Pan-Africanists are never there. They're never over there. Let's just keep it a buck. They're never over there. And the people over there are trying to get the hell over here. So yeah, we're not going to be shamed because we're not buying the Wakanda package no more. We ain't buying that no more. And we're not divisive for not buying the Wakanda package. We got a rich history here. We're gatekeeping it, and we're holding it up, and we're claiming our rich history here. And that is not xenophobic. All right, let's get Seven God. Well, speaking of Africa, we got a Nigerian cat. What's up, Seven God? Hop on. Let us know what's on your mind. All right, let's get your phone together, Seven God. And while we're waiting on Seven God to get his phone together, we'll get Safulala. I think that's your name. All right. Waiting on y'all to get your phones together. It's taking a minute for your things to load up. So while we're waiting on your things to load up, let me see. Let's try this again. All right, Seven God, you want to try again? All right. Let's get Shay. Wait, hold on. I can hear you. What's up, Seven? I'm good. What's on your mind, Seven?
Oh God, I'm currently in an airport now, but I don't know if
You're in the airport doing what?
I just wanted to ask you said why did Fat Joe start blocking everyone after microphone check?
Right.
Yeah, but you yourself, Tariq, I think your block list is way longer than Fat Joe's.
My block list?
You 10 million Africans already.
I did what to Africans? Brother, your phone is so janky you can't even get your shit out. Now, what did I do to Africans?
I said you blocked like 10 million Africans.
No, just the tethers. Some of the tethers who try to call up
No,
and
but your block list is way longer than Fat Joe's. I've checked the comments there. The comments on Fat Joe's post, they're kind of rude. So I don't think Fat Joe block people every day, but you do block people every day, Tariq.
only the tethers who whine, and I don't want to hear tether whining. Why would I want to hear
Just,
tether?
just, just post your block list. Let everybody see. Post it on Twitter. I know you've blocked like 10 million people. That
How do you
says a
know?
lot about you. That
So I
says a
must
lot about you.
I must block some of your fake troll accounts. That's what it is, right?
You always block us when we say when we say the truth. When we make certain points, you block us.
No, what you need is a block of deodorant because you're a musty liar, sir. You're very much lying.
You know I'm speaking the truth, Tariq, but please stop blocking us, please.
No, well, you can't. I'm not going to hear you from your Finster accounts. Y'all like
You
to just
you
whine.
no, this my real account,
No,
Tariq.
I'm
You
assuming you got about 20. Y'all got 20 different accounts. Oh,
you Tariq, you've
no.
blocked more Africans than white supremacy people. Why?
Are you at the immigration office? Are they calling your number to get a green card? That's bullshit.
No,
You're in a
Tariq.
nigga. You're in the
I'm
welfare.
going to Nigeria. I'm flying
No,
to
you're not.
Nigeria.
You're in the welfare office. They just called your name to get you an EBT card.
No, I'm in the airport. I'm in Kenya.
Mhm.
I came for tourism. I'm going back to Nigeria.
Your ass is in Cleveland, and you about to get an EBT and an
All
Obama
right,
phone.
Tariq. I just want to let you know.
All right. Get that janky phone out of here. All right. That nigga's about to get an EBT card. He ain't in no airport. Safulala, whatever your name is. Hop on, bro. Safulala.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, man. How do I pronounce your name, sir?
I am from Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistani? Okay, what's on your mind? What's on your mind, bro? Safulala? Okay, I think he fell off his.
I want to go to America.
You want to go to America? You want to go to America?
Yes.
Okay, well, damn it, get on your magic carpet and fly over. We'll see you when you get here on your carpet, brother. Why are you telling me? What do you want to do?
But I don't have money.
You don't have money.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do, dude? Hello?
Okay, get me
Get you what?
WhatsApp number.
Give you a WhatsApp number?
Okay.
Nigga. Okay, why don't you sell your camel and get some money if you want to come over? Why are you telling us that you need some money to come over here? Oh, these folks are weird. Get off here, dude. He's trying to pull some kind of scam and don't know how to even do the scam. You got to talk to Seven, the Nigerian from. He'll show you how to get your scam on. He hadn't even worked the scam out. He's working for the. He's already asking for the WhatsApp number. He ain't even figured the scam out yet. I want money. Give me a WhatsApp. Give me your account number. No, nigga. At least have a scam. You haven't figured out the scam yet. What's up, the other? The other. What's up, man?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm good. The other. What's going on with you?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out, man. Where you from, the other?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. So what's going on, man? Are you a hip hop fan?
Damn right. Love
Yeah,
hip hop. Always did.
my man. So you got to check out the movie Microphone Check. Very good film. You all right over there, bro? Are you over there taking puffs of the meth pipe? What are you doing, dude?
No, I'm good.
Okay, there you go. All right, don't smoke online now. So what's on your mind?
Nah.
Anything?
I'm just a little high right now. So give me a second. It's
We
just
know,
hitting me.
we know, we know, we know, we know.
It's weed. It's not anything else. It's just weed.
Right. Okay. So what's on your mind, man? With your quote weed, what's on your mind?
Don't do no right on me like that. No, it's no right. It's just weed. I'm just
Okay.
waking up a little bit and
Right.
hit a bowl. Right. You're right.
Yeah, a bowl of meth. But yeah, what's on your mind, man?
That ain't no goddamn meth. Don't even try it.
Uh, what's on your
Man,
mind?
damn. Where are we starting at right now?
What's on your mind besides hitting that pipe? What's on your mind, sir?
Besides getting a little high?
Yeah, okay. Let me get some more people. I don't want to talk to people who's hitting the meth and they don't. He don't even know what day it is. He think it's Christmas time. He don't know what's going on. That meth pipe is no joke. Okay, what the hell is okay? No, I'm not. This is one of T.S. Giselle's people. Somebody named Femboy Barbie. Yeah, that's T.S. Giselle's people. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's get brother Chris Green in the building. I mean, no, look, I'm not going to discriminate. I won't discriminate. Film boy, get on. If you got something to say, I'm not going to. If somebody got something to say, I'll let them say what they got
Hey,
to say.
Tariq.
What's up, film boy?
I just wanted to say that I don't know who you're talking about, but I know that you work with the FBA, obviously. But I was gonna ask, is there any like, will your brand get into like kind of like working with other POCs and just other people with different backgrounds other than Black Americans? Or is that
Oh,
what you specialize in?
my brand? What's my brand? What do you mean, my brand?
Or just the movement, not your brand, just the
Well, yeah,
movement.
a foundation FBA, that's a lineage. So that's something that can't be changed, remixed, negotiated. That's just what you are. That's who you're born.
No,
It,
yeah, especially being like an immigrant from Puerto Rico, like
Mhm.
I was just wondering like if they would try to like partner aside other people of
Well,
different backgrounds.
well, the thing is, your Puerto Rican family. Um, have you hollered at them about trying to co-opt our history? See, that's the issue. The Fat Joes and some of the Derek Colognes. Have you hollered at the people within your lineage? Because we're talking about lineages, not brands. We're talking
Right.
about lineages.
No, yeah,
And
I made a mistake. I just meant
right,
movement,
right,
you
that's
know.
right, that's right. We got to be very right and exact with the words. And people from your lineage, unfortunately, they have this thing where they're trying to co-opt our history, and that's a very colonizer type
Okay.
thing. So what we need you to do is holler at the people within your lineage and say, "Hey, look, we got to respect the history of foundational Black Americans. We can't be up here trying to tether on to the things they created." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right? Because we
I can
don't 'cause
understand
we
that
don't do
for
that to
sure.
y'all. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because we don't. If y'all do something cool, we don't. You got reggaeton. Shout out to reggaeton. Knock yourself out. We don't want your reggaeton. That's you. Knock yourself out. Reggaeton your ass off. All right. So don't try to claim our stuff, brother Chris. What's happening, sir?
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's good, brother? Tariq? It's been a minute, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man. Congratulating you on microphone check, man.
Yeah.
Two quick things. First off, man, I'm not in the A right now. I'm actually back down to Florida with my daughter, man. But I'm up in the A, and I could have told you I stay away from Centennial Park. That Waffle House is trash,
Oh my God, dude.
dude.
It's
That shit
like
is the worst, bro.
for real, man.
The only good ones, I mean, East Point is always good, Decatur, but I mean, you run the risk of, the best one I've been to is in Cobb County, but the problem with Cobb County is just a lot of them good old boys out there. So, yeah, you got to
What
go to that Waffle House during the day.
what are the good late night spots out here now?
Ah, man. Um, food wise, see, the
Yeah.
bad thing about it, man, honestly, is a lot of the late night stuff is downtown, man, but they starting to crack down a little bit over there, especially around Centennial Park, man, because A, the homeless situation. B, a lot of young cats is getting reckless, man, and doing wild stuff and wilding out. So,
Right.
they patrolling heavy out there. It's not like it was, but I mean, I think it'll loosen up a little bit in the next month or so. Everybody's getting out of school. You know how that thing go, man. So
Yeah.
they kind of trying to check it right now. But I'll send you a message on some stuff, man, and I'll hit some homeboys up too. Cause like for me, I keep it simple, man. I'm usually over in Decatur, just hitting up a lot of the diners over there, a lot of the spots over there. I mean, obviously you can't go wrong with going to a after hour spot, and get some food from the strip club or nothing like that,
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Atlanta's known for that, but
Yes, indeed.
um Yeah, I'm glad the turnout was dope, man, for Microphone Check. I wanted to ask, I mean, I know you had the Blu-ray. I wanted to ask two things. One, smart move on a theatrical run. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people don't know that when they do theatrical release, man, you got to have it in there, like you said, consecutive for I think at the minimum is 2 weeks, I believe.
No, it's 7 days. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
7 days now? Okay,
yeah.
cool. I know you said they changed. Okay, so yeah, at least a minimum of a week, like you said, consecutive showings, and then that puts you in contention to be nominated or do your run for Oscar nomination, which is dope, man. And we definitely need something like this, man, up in the doc. Because a lot of these docs that be getting in there, man, we don't really have one. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's always international or foreign. It's never, especially for us for FBA and something like this. We never each year. It never it's like we never have anything like that.
Yes, indeed.
So it'd be a good look, man. But are you guys gonna make it available outside of Blue? Are you also gonna do any type of digital purchase for download
Yeah,
and
we are.
your
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
We're
okay,
gonna have FBA stream. We're probably gonna have it on Prime, Amazon Prime. So yeah, we're
good,
working on all that.
good, good. And when's the next real quick and then I'll let you know. I know you got other people to talk to. When's the next spot you thinking about for theatrical, man? Because I definitely want to get in there with the people, man, and enjoy it, man, and with the
Yes, indeed.
family and see that.
It's going to be in the same cities and additional cities too. It's going to be Atlanta,
Okay.
New York, Philly, DC, Miami, LA, Oakland, Chicago. So all the big cities, all the big major cities, definitely.
That's what's up, man. I can't believe you guys are not going to did you reach out to so what's your history with ABFF, man? Do you rock with them or not?
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're cool.
Okay, because I know they got their festival's coming up in I think in 2 weeks.
Oh, it is. Oh,
And it's
shit.
down in Miami, so you may want to see if you can slide up through there because I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna love it. And this is supposed to be a big event this year too, with a lot of people coming through. So
You know, I'm gonna look into them and see if the submission guidelines are closed because sometimes they close the submission guidelines
true,
early.
true. But I
Right.
think you could get, especially with you having the press that you're having now, you could probably ask for a waiver. They'll
Yeah.
typically give waivers for especially something like this. So, but congrats again, brother, and we'll chop it up soon. I'll definitely make sure if I don't check it out in Miami, I'll definitely be in the ATL and pop it and check it out.
My man, I appreciate you, fam.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we are in here. We are in the building. Let's get Shay in the building. Shay, hop on. Let's get Shay in the building. Hop on, Shay. And then we'll get Black Wall Street. Shay, you good? All right. What's up, brother
Tariq,
Marcel?
can you hear me?
I can hear you, Shay. How are you?
Sorry about that. That last guy was really aggravating me. He was really talking a lot. I'm sorry, Tariq. Can you hear me though
Why was
clearly?
it? Why was it? Yeah, that's crazy. Why was he
He was
aggravating you?
aggravating me because just he was kind of going over the. It's really irrelevant what he was going over, but Tariq, I wanted
No,
to. I,
no, it was no, it was relevant. But go
it
ahead.
was
Go
it
ahead.
was okay. First of all, I want to say 100% support the movie, loving it. I can't wait. I'm an East Coast girl and I'm loving it. And I really can't wait to see it. But I wanted to ask you about, you're talking about East Coast stuff. I wanted to ask you about something else that's relevant to East Coast. I don't know if you've seen I know you're doing press in New York. Did you see that in New York, there was a news clip recently where there was a girl who was going home, and there was a guy who came up behind her who was trying to assault her in the Bronx. Did you see the video of that, Tariq? I don't know if you have seen
Yeah,
that.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, what about it?
No, it was really crazy to me how stuff like that is still going on, and like that's crazy to me. But I did wanted to say, not even specifically to that, but the relevant to the movie, like we really can't wait for the movie out here. I mean,
Hmm.
we
How come you didn't
really
go to the showing Saturday?
I was unable to due to work conflict, but we are up here repping that shit heavy. We really
Mm,
are repping it heavy, Tariq.
yes, ma'am. All right, well, thank you so much, Shay. I appreciate you, dear. Shay sounds like she's been smoking a little something too. Yeah, Lord, what y'all smoking out here in the middle of the damn week? All right, what y'all toking on out there? Uh, Lord, all right, let's get Dolo. Let's get Dolo in the building. All right, what's up, Dolo? And then we get Black Wall Street. Dolo, Black Wall Street. All right, Dolo, what's up, brother? All right.
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? You hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on,
Hey,
Dolo?
I just wanted to real quick congrats on your documentary and all that. I was just trying to see, have you heard anything about that woman Tiffany Henyard out in Dalton, Illinois? What were your opinions on her?
No, what happened with that? What's that?
She's basically just a mayor, female mayor out there who's just taking the taxpayers' dollars, all that type of stuff. They have the feds trying to do an investigation on her, shit like that. Just
I I have no idea what that is. That's kind of random. I have no idea. So, speaking of charges, man, they sound like they're cooking up some charges on Biggie, boy. I mean, not Biggie, Puffy. They got some stuff talking about Biggie. They got confirmation that Biggie was trying to leave Bad Boy right before he got killed, and boy, they're putting a lot of stuff out about Puffy. Man, it sounds like they got a big case. And then they said they got some video of a male sex worker being abused at one of Diddy's houses. Man, it sounds like they got a RICO case that's about to be insane. Man, I'm saying by this summer, it sounds like some RICO charges are coming down heavy. Man, Black Wall Street, what's up, brother?
Tariq Nasheed, what's going on, brother?
What's up, sir? How are you?
Yeah, I was the guy from Texas who hollered at you at the New York premiere.
Which one? I mean, I bet so many people.
It was the second one. I came in, the guy from Texas took the picture with you, came
Okay.
in at the second premiere.
Oh yeah.
Man, it was a great film. It felt good to kick it with the New York fam, man. And it was funny about that guy getting put out for trying to tape the movie.
Yeah, man, that was insane. That
But
was
But awesome. But one thing I wanted to tell you, 5 years ago, I was invited to the African American Music Museum in, I think that's Nashville. And they had this hip hop thing talking about the history of hip hop. And then when I got down to it, it was like hip hop was made by Hispanics and Black. And I was like, man, this is crazy.
yeah.
Man, that movie needs to be at that museum, man, because they have done all of the state of art, the things of music and jazz, all of our music, they've done a state of the art thing, and your movie, man, needs to be there because
Yeah.
it's the true education of hip hop, man. And right now, man, it's just a whole bunch of other writers who are taking it and revisioning the history, man. And man, that film needs to be there. That's all I wanted to say. I'll land my plane.
Thank you so much. Yeah, man, that whole narrative, man, we got to make sure that hip hop started by blacks and Latinos, that is going to be deaded all across the board. And now you got all the tools in order to justify deading that narrative because it's not a narrative it's not an inclusive thing. See, with us, everything we do, it's not relevant unless it's all inclusive. We got to share the creation of it with everybody. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Family, that's the first step to co opting. I want y'all to understand how colonization works. See, this is why these Latinos are just so hell bent on lying and their energy is so hostile. See what they want to do, family. This is the colognes, dear colognes, and all. This is what they want to do. I want y'all to understand white supremacist logic. Their argument is, listen, they know good and well that they did not start hip hop with us. Let's be very clear. Nobody knows this more than the Latinos. They know this. Let's be very clear. I just want y'all to understand the ins and outs of this. They know they didn't. They are fully aware that they didn't. But they want to be the first to colonize it. You understand? And if you can colonize it, we own it too. That's the Spanish, the English, and the French. They've always had that mindset. They always fought each other on who's going to colonize and steal the culture of the indigenous people. Like over here in the Americas, the Spanish, they were the first to colonize and steal the culture of the indigenous people, of the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Black Aboriginal people. They were the first. And then the French said, hey, I want to get in on some of that. So the French came over here trying to get a foothold. Then the English said, hey, y'all not going to leave us out. So the British came over. So they were all fighting each other. The Spanish, the French, and the British, they start battling each other on who's going to steal and colonize our culture. And once they colonize it, they can claim it as their own. They're doing that with hip hop now. So the Latinos who identify with the Spanish, they want to be like, hey, we colonize these Negroes' culture first, because what happens is, as you've been seeing, all of these other groups are trying to lay some kind of co-creation claim to hip hop too. The Filipinos, Asians, even Italians are trying to claim some kind of ownership because the Disco Fever, that was an early club that the early MCs and DJs went to, and that was owned by the Italians. So they were trying to make a little claim too. So this is what this is about. This is straight up colonizing. They want to be the first to steal the culture. They know they're stealing it. That's why they have to come up with all of these lies, and then when you ask them to elaborate, it's all of this. I ain't gotta elaborate on nothing. It's from the Bronx, and Puerto Ricans were in the Bronx, so we own it too. No, we're not doing that. See, we got to stop letting folks think they can come in and colonize our ass. That's a colonizer mindset. We're not letting you do that. We're not going to let you sit here and say, because you were living in the Bronx, you're going to get to lay claim to it and colonize it, because that's all this is about. Because once they get us to agree that we did it half and half, we did it together, then the next lie, the next step of the lie is what they've been trying to do, is to say, well, we actually got it from them. That's what the lie has always been about. Just study Cologne. See, that's why we Derek Cologne is a pathological liar. But the thing is, he has the mindset of the dominant society, so he shouldn't be dismissed. We have to study those tactics, because if you let them keep talking, they'll start saying, well, yeah, we did it together. And in fact, we Puerto Ricans were doing the rockin' dance, which was the precursor to b-boying. So in a way, y'all kind of got it from us. We had the first b-boy cruise, which is a lie. So y'all low-key got it from us. You see? They did it with all the other genres. And unfortunately, we sat by and let them do it. We can't keep letting people do that type of shit, man. We have to stand up and say, no, you're not going to colonize us. You're not going to sit here and co-opt our culture and then turn us into guests into something that we put our blood, sweat, and tears into creating. Family, this is why a microphone check is so very important, and this is why these people are shook already. This is why they're shook. All right, let's get Khalif. Let's get Brother Khalif, somebody from the Bronx. Khalif is from the Bronx. Let's get him in here. Brother Khalif 09 from the Bronx. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Tariq? Yeah, I was at the premiere, the one in Manhattan, the first one, the first
Yeah,
show.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I took pictures with FaZe and phenomenal job you did anyway with FaZe and Debbie D. I took pictures, but it was a phenomenal job. It's about time that the truth finally came out. You know, I'm a pioneer in this too. You know, and I'm down with the Bronx Magnificent Seven with Stevie Steve and them. Little Rodney C and Jazzy Jeff was down with us also. So anyway, long story short, like when we used to throw parties in like maybe say 63 schoolyard or something like that, the
Yeah.
Hispanic brothers, they used to be on the outside of the schoolyard hanging on the fence, but they would never come inside the parties and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So they,
mm.
you know, so they would, and then if they were inside the party, their mother would come and grab them and take them outside the party and all that and everything like that. They wasn't even allowed to really hang out with us like that. I don't know why they sit there and try to, you know, promote this lie about like it was this, you know, this kumbaya, this 50-50 thing. That wasn't the way it was. We were doing our thing with the music over there, and they were doing their thing over there. You know what I mean? With the concerts and all that.
when did you first see Puerto Rican b-boy crews in the Bronx?
And that's a good thing. I'm glad you asked me that. Let me tell you, we used to b-boy back in the 70s, right? And stuff. And we stopped b-boying. You know what I mean? We stopped doing that. We started getting into the DJing and MCing. So what happened was later on, like when it got to like 78, 79, they brought it back. Now, I don't know if you remember, but the Rocksteady crew and the American Breakers, right? They used to b-boy down in the subway for money, for
Yeah.
change, back on 42nd Street. And they used to beat on like a barrel, like beat on these barrels for the beat. And they used to battle each other in the subways and battle for money in the subway stations. You know what I mean? They brought that back in like it's 79, 78, 79. They brought that back.
Right.
That's when
Right.
they started breakdancing again. Yeah.
Right.
But
Because
we had left it alone, and then they picked it up later on.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Another thing that I always heard, because people try to say this Latino and Caribbean thing, from what I understood in those parties early on, the Caribbean cats couldn't come in there looking like they were from the Caribbean, because that was looked at, unfortunately, they looked at it as corny. If you
Yeah,
dress like
it was.
right, just
Yeah,
speak on it.
and the thing too, a lot of people don't understand this. I mean, if you listen to there's a KRS record, right, where he talk about you couldn't play the music in the park after dark because the dreads would shoot the party up. The Jamaicans were the ones shooting the party up because we wasn't playing Jamaican music, and this is
Mm,
a fact. They were the
mm.
ones shooting the party up. They get mad
Wow.
because they didn't want to hear they didn't want to hear what we was playing. And as
Wow.
far as Herc go, right? As far as Herc go, Herc was not playing no Jamaican music. He was trying to play black music, you know what I mean? Because his
Hmm.
crowd was not Jamaican. We would not have understood that. You know what I mean? Back then, we wasn't even really hip to Bob Marley like that back then. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not like that. You know what I mean? That we weren't listening to that like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, so,
My
so
man.
that that whole thing. All right, but I'm gonna land my plane because I know you got other people though. But yo,
Thank
it
you.
was phenomenal.
Thank you so much, brother Khalif. Yeah, man. From what I heard from cats in the Bronx, they were like, "Hey, man, if y'all come in here, y'all can't come in here with that Jamaican shit, with those Jamaican clothes. That looks corny." And no disrespect to our Jamaican brothers, but Jamaican was if you looked like you were from the island, they looked at you as corny. Even Herc said he got clowned. That's what made Herc step his fashion game up. Herc said he was getting clowned by girls at school talking about his shoes. Herc said he used to dress like a hick with cowboy boots on, and he got clowned. So yeah, people saying that they brought these different cultures to us, that's just not true. What's up, Dwan B in the building?
What's up, man? How's it going, man? I just
I'm
got.
good, brother.
I just wanted to make two quick points. One to the title in the room. Fat Joe, he blocked me like 2 years ago because he
Wow.
know he know what time it is, and yeah, so he been blocked me. But when it comes down to what y'all talking about, them talking about they were there, they was there. That's the weakest point of view because it's like, look, I thought about this the other day. I was there in 2010 when the Lakers beat the Celtics Game 7. I was in Staples Center. Matter of fact, I actually got down to the court after the game was over with. I was there when my Lakers won the championship. But you know what? I ain't getting no damn ring because I wasn't on the team. Being
Mm,
there don't mean nothing. Me being
mm,
at the finals, me being at the game, yeah, I saw my Lakers win, but yeah, no, I'm not on the team, so I don't get a ring. You don't get credit for being there if you weren't if you weren't innovating. You were just watching. There's no
mm,
participation trophies for that's like the lowest bar they can do. So the fact that they have to lower the bar that low, like I just want to stomp on that whole being there narrative. Let's go with that. It still
right.
doesn't mean anything. I'm at church, but the pastor's the only one getting the money.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's one throw that talking point out there for people when someone mentions them being there. Just say, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
My man. Thank you so much, Dwan. Let me get Brother Marcel Dixon in the building, who's going to be a keynote speaker at the Rally for Reparations. And everybody, the Rally for Reparations, that's still happening in a couple of weeks, man, in Washington, D.C. Y'all go to rally4reparations.com. We still need people to contribute to that as well, so we can make that pop off. Rally4reparations.com. Brother Marcel, what's going on, sir? Let's get your microphone on, sir. Waiting on Brother Marcel. Oh, well, we'll get him back on in a second. Something happened. Something happened to Brother Marcel's thing. Let me try it again. All right, let's try to get Brother Marcel in the building. What's happening here? What am I doing here? Oh,
Hey, I'll still say this though. Congratulations on the film. I can't wait for Rally for Reparations. And I know you'll have to be strategic as to what theaters you target. But I was wondering if you would by chance, if there's any possibility that microphone check can come to the Carolinas, maybe even Charlotte. South Carolina may not be the hardest market, and but maybe even Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm thinking outside of Atlanta, that's
yeah.
probably the next biggest city in my region.
I will check with my distributors and see if they got a subsidiary out there. So I'll keep you posted on that. I'll keep you posted. Metro. What's up, Metro? Well, Metro, what's up, brother? Metro, you want to speak? Well, let's go to Holy Cipher. Holo Cipher.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, Holo Cipher? How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm enjoying your discussion, and I totally got to see your trailer, and I thought, damn, I'd seen this trailer before. It looks tight, dude. It looks like you're doing good.
Yes, indeed. So you're a hip hop fan?
I've been a hip hop fan for some time. Yeah, I grew up in kind of the well, DJ Jazzy Jeff up to high school would have been like Snoop Dogg,
Mm-hmm.
Dre, Wu Tang. Wu Tang was huge for me actually as a growing
Mm-hmm.
teenager.
Yeah.
That was
But yeah,
fundamental.
yes, indeed. So
I
yeah, you got
wanted
to
to
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to riff off of some of the stuff you were talking about that I thought was actually very interesting perspective because I'm Canadian, but I've been studying kind of that colonial superpower mentality that you're talking about, and I find it fascinating as to what I've discovered looking into antiquity and how far this kind of viral mentality goes and how deep it goes. Like we've heard little things like the victor kind of rewrites the history, but we've never
Right.
been told how much they've actually rewritten and fucked with history, have we now?
Right. That's correct.
Like
That's
and
correct.
like I'm so glad you're maintaining the roster of who's created what. And you know what I've discovered? I'm going to just have to tease you because this is way too detailed and it's taken me like literally decades to figure out all this out. But
Mm-hmm.
getting back to what you're talking about, the Maya and the Aztec, for example, when the conquistadors came here, like in the 1500s, they were documenting part of that whole science that the Maya priests and astronomers had, right? What I
Mm-hmm.
noticed about 100 years ago, they were re examining those initial notes. And one of Einstein's buddies, I shit you not, named Ludendorff, connected with Hyde, like his brother was a general in the German army. So interesting family. But it turns out Ludendorff specialized in kind of basically doing the calibration and trying to prove Einstein's, warping light around. So he was doing eclipse work, and he did one down in Mexico at Einstein's suggestion to the president of Mexico. He falls in love with the Maya astronomy. All of his papers suggest the Maya knew that the sun was at the center of the solar system, but you can see that the banter was that they would never allow the Mayans to have a superior astronomy to the early Greek astronomers. It
Right.
couldn't they couldn't allow it to rival that. And in the writing you could see that it was like almost like a scientific blasphemy to even suggest, even though we're talking about this guy Ludendorff as a first generation astrophysicist. He wasn't some like he was very intelligent. He had the
Mm-hmm.
ability to evaluate how technically detailed this was. And to lay this out, at one of the stelas in Naranjo, they have a 16,352-day period. That turns out to be not a ad hoc number. That number in itself has nested Jupiter, Venus, Earth conjunctions, four of them precisely. And within four of those, perfectly nested like a Matryoshka Russian nested doll, you have like 69 Venus Jupiter conjunctions that turn into whole integer cycles. And that seems to be indicative of somebody who knew advanced astronomy.
Right. They've always said low key that the Mayan calendar was the most accurate and the Mayan astrology was the most accurate.
They're
Even this,
holding back still.
yeah, yeah. Even the what's that? It was an African tribe. The God, why am I having a brain fart?
Are you thinking of
What's that African
the
tribe?
Zulu tribe?
Not the Zulu. Y'all know the family know what I'm talking about. There's an African
Oh, the
tribe.
Dogon. The Dogon.
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 There you go. I don't know why I had a brain fart. The Dogon.
Sorry.
They understood that they knew superior astrology, and they were discovering some
That's
of the
right.
stuff that they quoted centuries ago were actually
That's right.
scientifically accurate to this day.
And
But
in
they
fact,
down
yeah,
so.
those French archaeologists that stayed with the Dogon, I remember the story. It took them years to have the medicine men of those tribes trust these French archaeologists. And when they
Mhm,
finally got to trusting them, they showed them that they had this system around Sirius A and its companion star Sirius B, which we haven't exactly been able to do until quite recently with telescopes. So this is
mhm,
actually kind of what I'm bumping into with what exactly the long count is, which no one's actually formally deciphered. And it's actually quite a bit more advanced than just the sun being at the center of the solar system. Somebody laid out part of this knowledge is it's echoing and reflecting part of what African knowledge was, because Africans also had a very sophisticated fractal awareness in
mhm.
specific areas. So there's I mean, we're kind of toying with the idea of what was kind of broached in Black Panther, that there's a secret civilization of antiquity holding on to a high level of technology that
Mhm.
could essentially undermine world power. It's identical to what's being played out in some of these Marvel threads, right?
Yeah,
That this
yeah.
technology is actually behind the scenes being sequestered by some of these groups,
Real
you
talk, real
know?
talk. But thank you,
So,
thank you so. But yeah, real good points, man. Again, they got this whole thing when they colonize something, they can rewrite history and say, okay, we came up with this. They'll take it and soak up all the game, soak up all the information, and say, hey, look what I created. So that goes back to what we're trying to do with hip hop. We're trying to save that from getting that same colonization. What's up, the Iron Mike?
Yeah, peace and blessings, Tariq. I just wanted to, keep it 100 and give you your props. I think it's deserved as a black creator. It's phenomenal what you did. It's not easy, and I just want to salute you for that, man. It's impressive.
But you have been critical. All right, let's say that. You've been
I'm gonna keep
critical.
it black. Yeah, I mean it's hip hop, so I got to
Hmm.
push some buttons. I haven't got a chance to see the whole film, but I know
Hmm.
it's an important conversation. All of your works make important contributions, but that's the whole point of documentaries, like getting to the truth, and it's an ongoing process. So
But
I've
yeah,
been listening to.
let's get to your pushback because you have been talking about we need to verify this and how accurate is that, and so you've been
So
saying that, right?
here's the thing: I didn't see the film, so I gotta wait till I see the whole thing. But I have listened to the different critics. That's just the general argument from the people that I've heard that have seen it, and it's not a lot. A lot of the academics they haven't really come out, so it's gonna take time for them to see it, to dig into it. But that's the main criticism. Is one is with the whole Black and Latino thing, and that, like, for example, they're saying that in the trailer you used like a Latino hip hop photographer, but then you didn't use him in the actual documentary. Something got cleaned up with that. They felt like that was hypocrisy. And then the other critique is that it's like lies of omission. So you get these people to come in and you apparently, like, yeah, you drop hella knowledge, like you're schooling people on all kind of stuff, and it doesn't take anything from the truth that you're sharing. But there's other folks that are not in it that can just share a different perspective.
Like who?
And I don't know. That's the thing. I gotta wait.
Okay,
That's
that
why
don't make
I'm
no
not
sense.
talking too much. I gotta wait till I listen to all
So
the
if we're
scholars
okay,
for them to
that don't
bring
make
it
no
up.
so that don't make no sense. If we're omitting somebody, but you don't know who we're omitting, that makes zero sense, sir.
I can share the source. Not gonna hold me accountable right now of the brother that made that claim, and he didn't mention the names. And he's a b-boy from Chicago. He did a whole video, 2 hours about it. And But again, a lot of the scholars that I see
Who?
online,
Wait, wait,
I'm
no, let's slow down. Wait, wait. So a dude did I haven't seen what you're talking about. So a guy, you saying a guy did? He was a b-boy and he did a video about microphone check.
yeah, he did like a 2 hour episode about microphone check from
And what was his
Chicago, a
criticism?
brother.
And what was his
His
criticism?
criticism is just that he's saying that like it's political your angle, and that's kind of like what we expect from you, is that
Political how? What? No, no, no. Political how?
I
No,
mean,
y'all gotta
because
unpack.
look,
No, if y'all
you
say
came
something, y'all
after
better.
Africans. Now you're
He
coming
took.
after
He was
Latinos. It's kind of what you do. First, you came after
coming.
women.
No, no, it's not family. If y'all saw microphone check, what political? What? Nothing was political. It was historical. We're just talking history. Had nothing to
Yeah,
do
but
with
it's
anything
identity
political.
politics. It's like you're coming after one group after another. Boom, 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 coming at them hard.
Coming
You got
after.
Fat Joe all hot. Fat Joe
Okay.
running. He
Who did
blocking
we come?
people.
No, no, no,
Latino
no, no,
upset.
no, 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 no. We didn't come
Before
after
it was
any.
Africans. Who knows who you coming after next? You probably come,
We we didn't say anything about African people in the movie. I mean, literally nothing. We didn't say
I'm
one
saying
thing.
before each project, you just take out another group, another segment of America. Like you knocked out the Africans, you put them down. Now you
No,
got the
put
Latinos on
them
the
down.
ropes.
How? Cause see, y'all making up a whole different movie that ain't nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about. None of that is in microphone check. We didn't knock down anybody. We didn't take out
See,
anybody.
yeah,
We
you
didn't.
uplift your own, but you like you're really like sophisticated at what you do, brother. That's all I can say. Like
It's
it's
called
slick.
telling the truth, right? Shouldn't we tell the truth?
I feel where you're coming from, brother. It's much needed. I feel where you're
Right,
coming from.
right. I mean, should we or should we not tell the truth? If somebody tells us Jamaican toasting started rap, and which is a damn lie, should we just keep telling the lie?
I can't
Hmm?
wait to see the film. I got to see the film. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Exactly. Yeah. You see. All right. Thank you, brother. Good lord. See, this is what I'm saying, fam. All right. People don't know what to say now. Watch, and that's enough. Watch if they just start trying to make stuff up. We didn't say, literally, microphone check didn't say anything about African people. Like literally nothing. We didn't say anything about African people in microphone check. Yeah, we didn't go after anybody. We disputed lies. The whole lie about Jamaican toasting, that was a vicious lie. And when you think about it, it don't even make no sense. Jamaican toasting, we can't even understand what they're saying when they do Jamaican toasting. Why would anybody emulate some shit you don't know what they're saying? Yeah. And all of the pioneers clearly said they've never heard Jamaican toasting. That's not going after anybody. The truth is the truth. You understand? Don't ever be ashamed to tell the truth. Don't ever be ashamed to tell the truth. See, the Iron Mike, see this guy, he's over there in Asia, and goes over there with the whole we all created hip hop. See, that's where he gets his bread and butter, by universalizing hip hop. Like we all did it together. So a lot of the people who sit here and give our culture away and profit off that, see, they got a problem. Just like the Colognes and all these people, they make money sitting here bringing these other groups to the creation story. You see, brother McCall, brother McCall in the building. Let's get your mic on, sir.
Great Minister of Code. Congratulations.
My brother,
History.
thank you so much.
Wow. This is just spectacular. I mean, it's monumental.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And
Look,
it was Brother McCall who hit me up saying, hey, man, Fat Joe is blocking everybody. I'm like, really? Then I looked and saw he blocked me. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? But go ahead, brother.
yeah, and interesting, he hasn't blocked me yet, but I'm sure after this this program he would. You
Mm,
know, the troll that was just on, you know, the strategy of really, spinning a beautiful and enlightened presentation that I mean, just wonderfully put together into a message of hate and division. It's just kindergarten propaganda. So I'm glad you were able to read it and call it out. And I want to again to thank you and let you know how much we love and appreciate you, brother. Stay
Man,
focused.
thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that, family. Yeah, man. You can't really spin microphone check into a negative, man, because we didn't beat up on anybody in the film. We didn't. We didn't. We got some straightening though. We got some straightening. We were very respectful. We were very scholarly. We got down. Later on in the film, especially our good brother Lord Jamar, we got down and just really got down to it and told the truth and made it real plain and said, hey, this group didn't do that and that group didn't do this. And, we kept it truthful. Miss Jocelyn, what's up, dear?
Hello. I just wanted to say I'm like really, really proud of you for putting out the microphone check documentary. That's
Thank
first of all.
Yes, ma'am.
And number two, I'm really tired of this, this narrative of Jamaicans influencing us and our music when actually do people know that Bob Marley actually he got his influences from us.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had Jamaicans, they were re-recording our doo-wop, our old R&B and soul music. So actually, if anything, we were more of an influence to them than they were to us. And I'm not trying to be divisive or negative, but
The
that's just
the
factual.
truth is the truth, sister. You ain't gotta apologize for the truth. Just told the truth. There's nothing wrong with the truth, ma'am. That's absolutely true. Well, thank you, Sister Jocelyn. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not apologizing for telling the damn truth. No, listen, why isn't it divisive when these folks are running around here lying? Where's all the divisive talk when they're talking about they created it 50-50 and we ain't got no culture and we got it from them? And where's all that divisive talk then? It only gets divisive when we do the straightening, when we say, hey, no, 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 we kind of have this culture on our own. We kind of put it together ourselves. It came from the roots of our foundational Black American culture. No, I'm not apologizing for not lying. We ain't supposed to be out here lying or letting other people lie. It's truth to power. I want us to stop being ashamed of the damn truth because people lie so much when you tell the truth. You feel like you got to apologize for telling the truth. I ain't apologizing for shit. Microphone check is the truth. It ain't no apologies. There's nothing to apologize for. You better respect the truth. The truth is the truth. You can't really debunk it. Really, let's think about it. For those who've seen microphone check, y'all know good and well people can't. You can't debunk that. You gonna tell the pioneers they're lying? You dig? That's why people got to kind of make up narratives. Y'all heard y'all was saying something about Africans. And no, 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 no. The truth is the truth. We got to deal with the truth.